Hai Sika Tushi Toilun Wainchi Chai Sanda. Hey assassins, this is Wheel and welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. In today's video, I'll be teaching you guys how to build this ox. The year of the ox is upon us and we need to go ahead and celebrate the Lunar New Year by building this awesome ox in Minecraft. We also have behind it the actual symbol for ox in the Chinese language. Now at the beginning of the video, I am so sorry for my terrible pronunciation of the amazing Chinese language. I tried to say my intro in Chinese for you guys, but I just lack the skill of pronouncing words properly anyway in English, let alone Chinese, so please forgive me, everybody who speaks fluent in Chinese, and you know, I just butchered that. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to have a go. That was actually really fun. I'm currently learning a little bit of Chinese on some language like learning apps, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, so maybe one day we'll be able to do a full tutorial in Chinese. Who knows, maybe that's something to work through. But anyway, I'll be teaching you guys how to build this ox, like I said. We're also going to be building the symbol behind the ox on this awesome looking tapestry, kind of scroll looking thing. So yeah, if you want to stay tuned until the end, we'll get this whole thing done. Let's grab the materials we need and get started. So now then, all things considered, because of the size of our ox, we're not actually going to need that many materials. We only grab ourselves stripped dark oak wood, some oak wood, block of coal, stripped birch wood, stripped oak wood, black concrete, and of course some white concrete as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take a space just beside my other ox, but quite far away, because we're going to go ahead and build the tapestry behind him. So I'm going to drop down to the floor, try and get this one in line with the other one if possible. Let's go about here. Let's take our stripped dark oak wood first of all, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3 up like so. Then we'll go ahead and place one here, and then we'll place another 3 besides that one to the right. Then we want to go ahead and build 3 stacked up pillars behind this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and a third one over here. And then we'll go ahead and start to use our oak wood. So we'll go in line with that 3 we just made, and we'll stack up 3 again. Then we'll go diagonally back and build 3 here. And then we'll bring diagonally 1 forward for 3 again. And then we'll build the other hoof. So we'll go ahead and add in our 3 pillars of dark oak wood. And then we'll start to bring out the actual hoof shape. So we'll go 3 here, 1 below, and then another 3 over here, like so. Awesome. That is looking awesome. Okay, let's spin around to the sides of our ox. We're going to go ahead and add in 3 rows of 3 oak wood this time behind our hoof. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and add in the 3 again. Then we'll do the other hoof. So we'll go around here and do the exact same. Nice and symmetrical. And then we'll go ahead and go diagonally out from both of these to build a nice long sort of back section for our ox. Like so. Now then, we may as well do the tail whilst we're here, because as you know, I'm terrible at remembering to build tails in Minecraft. So let's go ahead and do the tail now. So we'll go 2 blocks in on both sides, and then we'll actually start to build on the 3rd one in on both sides. So that is there and there. We should be left with a middle gap just here as well. This middle one, we'll stack up 2 oak wood, and then we'll bring out 1 just here like so. Then we'll go ahead and add in 2 diagonal to the right from that middle one. And then we'll place block of coal just here, and 1 block of coal here. Now most oxes have tails, but if you didn't want to include the tail on your one, that is up to you guys, absolutely. Okay, awesome. I need to go grab some new dimensions. So the best thing to do now is to build our ox's stomach. So we're going to take our oak wood. We're going to go ahead and come out from these 3 pillars that we made in the center here. We'll go ahead and go to the left and right ones next to the inner part of the hoof. And we'll go ahead and go 1, 2, stacked out, and we'll do the other one as well. Then we'll go ahead and build 1 in the center, so we have basically 3 out diagonally and up from both our hooves. Awesome. Then we'll go ahead and take our stripped, let's go oak wood this time. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go ahead and make basically 5 up from this. So this gets a little weird because we actually have to sort of go horizontally along instead of vertically like these ones. But if you guys have a bit of a, you know, OCD about the texture like I do, then you can also go ahead and place the oak wood underneath these and then quickly replace the stripped oak wood above it like so. Awesome. Now we'll go ahead and just build up with our oak wood out on both sides. So we'll go ahead and place one just there next to our 5. Then we'll go ahead and do a second row of 5 just here by adding in our oak woods on the end and then our stripped oak wood on the inside, like so. And then we'll go ahead and add in 4 more of these, so we have a 6 block shape now. So we want 6 rows of these 5. Let's do a third one, then a fourth one, then a fifth one, and then finally a sixth one just here, like so. Then we'll take our oak wood and line this all the way around. Of course, go back down and sort out your texture problems if you want to. And then we'll go ahead and make another 3 at the top here by just curving in our oak wood just like so, and then placing our 3 stripped oak wood in between it like that. Wicked. Okay, now then what I'd like to do is, on my original one I made a small mistake. See if anybody can spot it. You see it? Just on the stomach. That almost threw me off. I'm glad I noticed that just then. Okay, hey, if we don't make mistakes we don't learn, so that is the good thing. Let's go ahead and come behind this and go to both our hooves. We'll go ahead and add in 3 oak wood on the top of these, like so. So we're kind of making like a shadow effect now. So that this part is the 3D section, and then this part goes into the sort of 3D body, but goes back from the hooves. Then we'll go ahead and fill in the silhouette here, just adding in 2 blocks on both sides. And then we want to go ahead and bring this up to just before we curve it back in, so just there. Do the same on the opposite side. If you guys do find that I'm going too quickly or anything like that, please feel free to use the pause button at any point during this video. Okay, well that is looking awesome. Next we'll take our stripped dark oak wood and we'll go ahead and build our 2 other hooves that go up here for basically the ox's arms in this case. So we're going to drop down from the top of this one, so we'll go to the second block down and we'll go ahead and build 3 again. Do the same on the opposite side. And then we'll bring these 3 out just by another row, like so. Then we want to go ahead and build them the same we did on the bottom basically. So we'll add in another row of 3 here, and another row of 3 here. So we have 3 rows of 3 at the back. Do the same on this one, like so. And then we'll go ahead and build 3 on the end here, and then 1 connecting them up on the bottom. And then we'll do the 3 connecting them up over here, and then the 1 connecting them in the bottom like so. Awesome. Now if we go ahead, we can go ahead and make sort of shoulders or arms for our ox. So we'll go ahead and bring up this section up to our height now of about just before the curving, so here. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. There's a lot of 3s in this tutorial. I've just noticed that. That's kind of weird. There we go. Like so. If you also want to go ahead and bring up the back as well, they're about the same layer. Oh, if you kind of speed run the oak wood, you can see the texture change. That is my bad. I'll be looking back at this later and I'll be like, oh, that is disgusting. Let's go ahead and just change that quick. I have a real problem with making my different types of textures the right way and stuff like that, you know. There we are. That's awesome. Okay. Now whilst we're here, let's go ahead and do the arms like I said. So we'll go ahead and bring 2 rows of 3 just out behind our hooves, on both sides of course. Like that. Then we'll go ahead and bring out 1, 2, just like so. Then we'll stack this one up just here, so that is now worth 2. Do the same on the opposite side. 1 here, 1, 2, going up there, behind the 3. Then we'll add in 1, 2, just here like so. Do the same over here, so 1, 2. Then we'll go ahead and just add in 1, 2, and then a final third one just here, like so. And same over here. So 1, 2, and then a final third one just there. Awesome. If you want to go ahead and add one in there as well, it's up to you guys. I left it off because I found it looks better blocky, but yeah, it's up to you guys how you want to do it. If you want to add in an ox elbow, go ahead and do it. That'd be awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and build the rest of the structure. So, taking our oak wood again, we'll go to here and place blocks on both sides. These are kind of going to be a block to rest an entire row on. So now we've got that, we can go ahead and rest a row just here, up to that corner, and on the opposite side as well. Awesome. That's looking great. Okay, I'm going to go double check things and I'll be right back. So once again, we'll take our oak wood and we'll go to this back section and we'll go ahead and just build up 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that will be a block in on both sides of our back. That is awesome. Now we can go ahead and build our head. So this is actually one of the most fun parts of the build. We'll go ahead and place a sort of lean-to block here and one here, like so. Then we'll go ahead and build up from these, and then we'll build them forward so that they go one block over the stomach area on both sides, like so. Then we'll go ahead and connect them up at the back just by adding in 3 blocks. Then we'll come back to the front and we'll make the awesome face. So to make this face, we go ahead and stack up a couple of stripped birch blocks together. So we go ahead and add in 1, 2, 3. Then we'll add in another 3 out from that. Then we'll go ahead and add in 5 blocks up here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. Then we'll add in another row of 5 here. But this time we actually go ahead and just go 1. Then we'll leave that gap off, and then we'll place another one here. And then we'll leave that block off, and we'll place another one here. So technically we're using the 5 block space, but we're not actually placing all of the 5 blocks, only 3. And that is because we're going to take our black concrete, we're going to go behind, and where these holes are, we'll add in 2 blocks here, and 2 blocks here of black concrete, just so it fills up the holes on the outside. Then we'll take our stripped birch again, we'll go ahead and add in 1, 2, 3, just over the black concrete like so. And then we'll bring the 3 forward like that to make our sort of, I don't really know what they call this. Is it like a snout? I don't want to say snout because it sounds like a pig, and I know that oxes are not pigs, so I'm not sure. If anyone knows the correct definition of that, or like term, definitely let me know in the comments down below. That'd be awesome. Okay, wicked. Well, that is looking fantastic. We'll go ahead and go to the side of our build. We'll add in 1, 2 oak wood on both sides behind our stripped birch. Then we'll go ahead and start to build out from that. So those 2 we just added, go ahead and build 2 out. Like so. Then we'll add 2 in here, and 2 the other side. Then we'll go ahead and add in 1, 2, 3 blocks up there, and 1, 2, 3 on the other side. And now we can start to build our eyes. So we'll take our white concrete, we'll go on the oak wood here, and go 1, 2, 3 up, and then 1 over to the center, and then we'll do the same over here, but this one obviously goes the opposite direction. Awesome. Then we'll take black concrete and place 2 here, and a final 2 the other side, inside of the white concrete, like that. Next we can take our oak wood, and go 1, 2, 3, up like so, and then we'll add in 5 blocks over the top of our eyes, like that. Awesome. That is a very cute face. Wicked. That is looking fantastic. Okay, so let's go to the sides of our head now and go ahead and build these so they look good. So we'll go ahead and bring this back all the way back until we reach this section just here, so it kind of goes back in like that. Then we'll go ahead and place one here, and then we'll do the same on the opposite side. So bring this one back, stop at the corner, place one on the corner, and then bring it out a block so it kind of goes over the back like so. Then we want to go ahead and build up the sides until you reach the top of the block, basically. So about there. Then we'll do the same over here. If you guys don't want to use oak wood, by the way, you don't actually have to. Oxes come in all shapes and sizes, and all different types of furs as well. I know that there's a lot of like ones that live in sort of colder places. They have a lot more fur than the ones you see elsewhere, who have, like, you know, they're quite what is the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say shaved, because yeah, I can just picture like an ox just having a shave, you know. That'd be really random, but yeah, you know what I mean. So they haven't got they've got less fur. So I've made my ox quite furry. That's why he's got that very nice looking belly there. But yeah, you can change it up however you want to. Alright, that's awesome. So we'll go ahead and go 2 blocks back from our head here. 1, 2. And also the block down from the top. Then we'll go to here, and on 3 and 4 we'll place blocks there. Now this one here, we'll go ahead and actually bring this down for 2. 1, 2, like so. Now the reason we do that is because we're building the ears. So we want to go ahead and add in this strange looking shape. So we actually go ahead and add in 2 just here, and then 2 forward, like that. Awesome. And then we'll just bring this down by 1 block, like that. That's wicked. So it's 1 block down from the top and 1 block in from the bottom, if that makes sense. So go a bit slower on the other side. So second row down on the top of the head, 2 blocks back in, and we start on 3 and 4. We build 3 and 4, then we come back to the 4th one, and we build this one down by 1, 2, 3 actually, like that, so it's a 4 block shape. And then we'll build 1, 2, 3 out, and then we'll do another 3 just here, so it's in line with that 1, which is the 3rd block in, remember. Awesome. So both sides should be nice and symmetrical. Wicked. Okay, now then, what we need to do for the back of the head is we go ahead and actually chop off this block here and this one here. Then we'll go ahead and build up the back of the head to that layer that we just kind of chopped off. And then we can go ahead and add in kind of a curve here on both sides. Then we'll curve that in by 3. And then we'll bring this out up to that point so that we actually include that corner one, like so. And then we'll fill this over all the way like that. So we kind of drop down for the back of the head. I am sorry, I keep getting my words mixed up today. There we go. So our ox is still looking a little bit bare. That is because we need to go ahead and add in the horns. Okay, so we take our stripped dark oak wood. We're going to go to the 2nd block back in on the top of the head, and we'll go to the sides first of all. We'll add in 2 just here on both sides, and we'll make these stack up to 3. So we've already got 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 3, like so. Awesome. Then we'll go ahead and add in a row just across the top, so 2 rows of 5 across the top to connect them up. That actually looks really cool on its own. Then we want to go ahead and add in 2, basically a cluster of 4 on the sides. Because we're doing 2 rows of these, from the front it looks like 2, but it's actually worth 4, like so. And then we'll add in a final 4, but only 2 of them connecting to that bottom one, like so. And there we go. 1 ox completed. That is awesome. Okay, so now it's time to build the tapestry. So we're going to clear our inventory and grab some whole new materials, apart from our stripped dark oak wood, I think. Alright, let's do it. Now then, for the symbol and the sort of tapestry of our ox, we're going to go ahead and take ourselves some stripped spruce wood, some quartz bricks, some red concrete, and some nether brick block. We're actually going to drop down to the back of our ox, and we'll go to the tail. And where we sort of kind of went a bit diagonal to the left here, I'm going to use this as a marker. I'm going to go about 3 or 4 blocks back, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5 I'm going to place a quartz brick just here. Then I'm going to place my red concrete just on top of that, and then another quartz brick just here. Then I'm actually going to go ahead and take my nether brick block, and I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16 blocks up like so. Awesome. And I'm actually going to bring this out towards our ox by 1 more. There we go. That is looking awesome. Okay. Okay, so on our 16 blocks of nether brick, we'll go to the back and we'll actually build another 16 out like so. There we go. Then we'll go to the 7th one up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And out from the 7, on both sides, we'll add 7. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the same over here. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like so. So now then, after our 7 just here, we're going to start to count on the 1 above it. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on the right side, we'll add in 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the left side, we'll add in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the reason we add 5 on our left side instead of 5 on the right side is because we actually go ahead and build the symbol shape. So the symbol for ox goes like this. We're going to go 2 down from our 5 over here. Then our 4th block back in. We'll go ahead, well, yeah, 2nd block back in, but 4th block along if you're going from the middle kind of piece. We'll go 2 up like so. And then unfortunately we have to place one to remove it just here because we actually want to get a block diagonally away and up to the right from our 2. Like so. And that is the symbol for ox in the Chinese language. That is awesome. We'll now spin around to the other side and we'll basically do the same symbol but on the back here. So going up to our 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll build out 7 on both sides, which will be the exact same as before. It's a cool guide. Then we'll go up to the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on here, we're going to go ahead and do it a little bit different because obviously we need to go the opposite side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Oh, I did 5 on this side. That makes sense. 5 here. Then we'll drop down from this and add in our 2. Then we'll go to the second block from the end and we'll place 2 here. Then we place a block to remove it because we actually want to get a block diagonally away from our 2 like so. And then on the right side we place 4. Like that. That is so cool. From both sides it looks really, really awesome, even without the sort of tapestry around it. But we are going to build that in a second. That is wicked. So to build the tapestry pattern around the outside of the ox symbol, we're going to go to the middle block that we started on down here with our quartz bricks. And out on both sides we want to add 13 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we'll do the same on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then we'll go ahead and add in 2 to our red on both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. And remember, this is nice and symmetrical, so we actually do this at the top as well. So we'll go up on both of these now. And then we'll go ahead and add in 1, 2 out from both of these. 1, 2. Then we'll go ahead and build a square just here. And our first square is 3 blocks along the bottom. Then we go up 2 on both sides. And then we connect it over by 1. So 3 along the bottom, diagonally away from that 3. Up 2 on both sides, and then connect it over by 1. Then we'll go 1 from the outside of the square. And then we'll go ahead and build our final squares on both sides. Now these are very, very big. So we actually go 4 on all sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go 3 up on both sides. Oh. And then we'll connect them over by 2. So it's actually 4 on all sides. Proper square. Then we'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 3, and then 2 over here. Like that. Now don't worry that that block might look a little bit off from the rest of the square. That is actually okay, because we're going to also start the next pattern over here, kind of off from this square. So from that we place 1 on both these squares. And then we'll go ahead and build another square that's kind of the same size as that one. So the 3 by 3. Like that. Do the same over here. So 1, 2, and 3. So 1 is connecting to the middle one. And then we'll do 2 on both sides and 1 in the middle. And now this is where it gets a little bit weird. I'm just going to go double check my dimensions and I'll be right back. Alright, it's all looking good. We're going to need to go ahead and add in 4 blocks after this square. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll build our next square. So don't incorporate the 4 blocks in your square, because otherwise you end up having 3 in the middle. We want there to be a 4 block gap between our squares, like this. Then we'll add in 2 on both sides, and then that 1 to connect over the square. So over here, let's add in the square. And then our 2 on both sides, and the 1 to connect it over. Then we need to make another big square. So we add in the 1 on top of these small squares. And then our big square is going to be 4 blocks, but it's actually going to overhang to the left side, as it did below. So we'll go ahead and stop once we reach the end of that one. Then we'll add in 1, 2 over this way. Then we build up 1, 2, 3 on both sides, and connect it over for 2. Now over here we'll do the same. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2 overhanging. Then we'll do 3 on both sides, and then the 2 to connect them over. Now the second block back down on our squares, we add in 1 block. And then we go ahead and build a small square again, the 3 by 3. So we go 2 out, and 2, and then 1. So our 3, then 2 outs on both sides, and then 1 to connect it. And then we want to go for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we connect it over by adding in 1 on either side, and then 3 over the top of the symbol, like so. That is so cool. Okay, now we're going to leave the quartz bricks until afterwards because they are the same level as our red. So we literally fill in all of the squares and fill in this entire shape in between our symbol, like this. Now I think that's going to be a bit of a boring process for you guys to watch, so I'll go ahead and sort that out in a second. But for now, let's take our stripped spruce wood. We're going to go out on both sides, so we'll go to the end of our sort of tapestry, place one here, here, and here. You can also place one in there if you want to. So let's go ahead and do this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then one just here. And then this builds up straight above, a block above our square. So this is where we're going to stop. This one just here, on both sides. Let's go ahead and run these up. There we go. And then we'll do the same with the rest of these. So there we go. Once you've built the ends of your sort of scroll or tapestry, you take your quartz bricks and you literally run them in the center, so over all of the red squares and inside of the red squares as well. So you incorporate them into the build. And we sort of outline the entire thing with quartz bricks as well, so that none of the red squares actually touch the sides of the building, or the bottom or top of the scroll. It's pretty cool. And then we fill in this section, and we fill in the middle of our two symbols. The symbols are kind of showing on both sides as well, which is really, really nice. So yeah, let's complete this up. And well, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really, really do appreciate it. If you did have fun building this one, and you'd like to see some more of my other tutorials, please definitely consider subscribing. We do have a lot more tutorials on the way, and I'm always building stuff for different anniversaries and different types of celebrations from across the world. So yeah, that'd be awesome if you could stick around by subscribing. If you did, of course, enjoy this one, definitely smash a like as well. That'd be awesome. And yeah, I wish you guys an excellent year of the Ox. Definitely stay safe on the Lunar New Year and have just an amazing time. Thank you so much once again, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you next time for another Wheel Assassin guide. Goodbye for now, everybody. Thank you again.